All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Happy December. Today is December the 1st, and it honestly seems like Christmas has come early because if we're looking at the entire space, Bitcoin has hit a new yearly high. We're seeing the entire crypto space pumping like crazy. And of course, today on Solana, the Jupiter Exchange allocation checker has come out, and you can really see how much airdrop you're getting. So a lot of people are very excited today. The quarter 4 has really lived up to the hype. So as you guys know, in this update, we're going to be talking about Terra Luna Classic because Terra Luna Classic has done something that has shocked everyone. And I'm going to get into that and I'm going to share my personal thoughts with you guys on Terra Luna Classic, see what potentially can happen. Is Terra Luna Classic about to shock everyone? Is it about to prove everyone wrong? Because guys, let's face it, we've seen intense amount of different validators come out and say, we're going to burn Terra Luna Classic, this and that, but never managed to happen. But today, speaking about the burn, we're going to be talking about that as well. But you guys can see Terra Luna Classic is up 16.1% on the daily time frame, and that's not what I want you guys to be focusing on. On the weekly time frame, Terra Luna Classic is up 82.8%. So it's definitely gaining that momentum, which obviously I spoke about in just a few days ago. But we were talking about whether or not this is going to really live, but what really happened, there's a change of overall developments. What we have heard is this. So breaking, Binance burns 3.9 billion Lunc. This is the first burn since former CEO CZ stepped down and proves they will continue to burn. And this could be a huge reason as to why we're seeing this huge move that we're seeing for Terra Luna Classic and the ustc. There were some rumors that were flying around by ustc repegging, and that rumors were confirmed to be fake. But with Terra Luna Classic, when CZ stepped down, there were a lot of speculation whether or not Binance is going to continue to support this massive revival. And they've probably come out and shattered all these speculations because they have come out and burned 3.9 billion Lunc, which is of course really nice to see and is causing a lot of excitement. And I'm going to touch a little bit more on that. Let's take a look at the price so you guys can see we have 3 zeros in front of the price now, currently sitting at 136.99, up almost 17% in both Bitcoin and USD comparative. Look at the rank, guys. Terra Luna Classic is climbing up the cryptocurrency ranks really fast once again. Market cap at $800 million almost, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 300 million. So quite interesting things definitely happening right now. But what exactly is next for the price? That's what I'm going to discuss. But as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Terra Luna Classic has definitely broken out, and it's no secret at this point. But look what happened just a few hours ago. We got retested at this huge level of resistance at this 14,543 zone. You guys know, if you've been following me on my channel, how important this level of support used to be. But of course, once we broke below the support, we saw the price dump like crazy. You guys can see this for yourself. Since March of this year, after we initially broke below the support line, we saw Terra Luna Classic fall another 63.5%, which is crazy to see. And pretty much since then, it never saw the price crossing back above this resistance. And you can't make this up either. These lines, like I've said continuously, these are not just random lines that are drawn around the charts. These are huge levels of resistances and supports, and you can see this for yourself. We literally got stopped out at that resistance, and we're seeing a little bit of a cool off. But as of now, we're being supported by these previous resistances as well, which obviously have turned into support. And if this momentum does hold, we could push back out of this resistance, which will mark a huge milestone, because literally since March of this year, guys, that was the last time we saw the price above this range. So of course, if it's able to get above here, we could see momentum kicking in. So you guys can see this for yourself. Let's bring out the measuring tool. Let's say you picked up some Terra Luna Classic on October 17th. You did see the price go up 162%, which is wild gains. But can this really continue. So that's what I want to share my personal thoughts on. So you guys can see BTC is definitely pushing towards new yearly highs. We did see Bitcoin go up to almost 39,000, which I discussed literally last night, that there is a potential for that happening. Whales could push it towards that, and we are seeing December 1st really starting off on a really, really positive note. And we did hear about Grayscale ETF as well. SEC has met with them twice. That news came out today as well, which is really, really, bullish as well regarding the entire ETF narrative. But, if we're looking at Terra Luna Classic, great. But Binance news is what you should be focusing on. At the end of the day, Binance is the biggest exchange in the world. And like I said, they've pretty much made it, impossible for anyone to come and speculate whether or not they're going to continue to support Terra Luna Classic. They've come out and burned 3.9 billion, and you need an exchange like Binance support. And I've said this continuously before. Now, of course, CZ is gone. Seems like they're going to continue to do this and really work with the community to do these burns. And if they continue to do this over and over again, this is going to attract more bigger centralized exchanges to come support this burn as well. And once this becomes a bigger thing, then we talk about huge revivals, because like I've said, let's face it, we've seen insane amount of validators over the course of the last 12 to 14 months that have come out and say, we're going to do this, do that, but nothing has happened. Screw these proposals. This is what matters. Exchanges like Binance coming in supporting these burns. And now what the team needs to do, the community needs to do is actually take part of these burns. It's really hard for people to burn their hard-earned money, but this is what's going to take Terra Luna Classic and burn the massive supply. If the entire community starts doing it, you don't need to do like completely your entire overall allocation on Terra Luna Classic and burn the entire thing, just some of that. And if everyone starts doing this, this is where that snowball effect kicks in. But if people don't do that, then are we about to see these prices that a lot of people talk about? Probably not. But does Terra Luna Classic have potential in the short term and even in this next bull cycle to make some gains? Definitely, because of the community at the end of the day. Because guys, at the end of the day, this project does not have the eyes that it used to. And I know this is going to cause a lot of these Terra Luna Classic moon boys to be like, no, that's not true. But if you really look at it from the grand scheme of things, it is true. We're not seeing that much interest anymore. A lot of investors don't really show attention to it because the massive collapse that happened. And of course, there were some people that had bad intentions, such as the CEO and maybe some other bad actors that we do not know of. But that's that. But the community's still there. The community's still there. They're working together to make this a huge revival, but it requires a huge amounts of people to come together and start burning their coins. But that does not mean, going into this bull cycle that we can't see Terra Luna Classic making, some gains. Long-term perspective, I don't want to talk anything long-term because, like I said, it requires way more compared to what we're seeing. But definitely some good news. Gains are being made. But like I said, as far as the price is concerned, if it's able to break out of this resistance at this 14,603 zone today and actually turn this resistance into support, we could see more continuation towards the upside and even see $1 billion market cap coming in, which would be really, really crazy to see. But let me know down below what your personal thoughts are. Do you guys agree with my overall take? Do you hold Terra Luna Classic? What excites you the most? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.